Good morning and welcome to RANsquawk's morning briefing for Wednesday the 14th of April 2010. Taking a look in terms of the overnight and what's moving the market so far this morning, focus still very much surrounding Greece and a bit of more uncertainty setting into the market this morning, which has resulted in the 10-year Greek bond yield spread re-widening by around 16 basis points at the moment. Some of the press articles mainly stemming from Germany and their own domestic papers. First of all was the Handelsblatt, which reported that the eventual Greek aid could be as much as 2 to 3 times larger than the amount was put in place at the weekend by the EU and IMF. Suggestions were that it could be as large as 90 billion euros. Elsewhere in German press, also speculation that professors were looking to put in place restrictions in German courts in regards to stopping any Greek loans. And finally, the Telegraph says that funds are becoming very wary in terms of Greek debt. That, of course, forthcoming ahead of the Greek roadshow in the US, which could put further jitters into the market, especially following some of the downbeat PIMCO comments regarding Greece's debt earlier in the week. So again, the spreads have widened, and that has lifted bond futures, which did open lower ahead of a massive amount of supply from the Eurozone. But that supply has very much capped it at the unchanged market at the moment in bond futures. We do have supply coming from Germany, Italy, and one of the most important places today will be Portugal, looking to do 2 issues today in a 2-year and a 10-year. Obviously, given some of the focus on the peripheral spreads, especially like Portugal and Spain, the market will be looking as well for investor appetite for that Portuguese debt, which their own spread against German bonds is slightly wider, around 5 basis points this morning. In terms of other notable news flow, worth noting for the pound, a bit of volatility today in cable. That is given the fact that the latest election polls show that the Conservative lead over the Labour Party is reduced just to 3 points, which would actually result in enough seats for Labour to come out as the majority. So again, we continue to monitor those polls as they come out day to day toward that May 6th election. Looking forward though, it's going to be very busy in terms of the US session today. We've got retail sales reports, business inventories, the CPI numbers and DOE oil inventory numbers. And at the moment, just to give you a bit of a summary in terms of where we trade at the moment in equities, one thing to bear in mind was good earnings out of Intel aftermarket yesterday, which has seen them rise around 5% in Frankfurt trade. So the chip makers are all performing well, and we foresee that continuing during the US session. And of note today will be JP Morgan. They're due to report pre-market. That should be at 12 o'clock London time.